Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Girl, hey, my name is Maisha. If you're new to this channel, and if you're not new, you still new. I am returning back to the content that I wanted to do in the first place with my channel, what I started out doing, because I'm a wig girl. For those of you who don't know, I love to switch up wigs, and that's, you know, what I'm known for basically. So I wanted to come up here and show you guys a wig that I got. And this wig is from Amazon, and it comes in a box like this, and it just has wig and made in China. Now this wig comes like this in a bag. This is the box. It comes with a comb, some makeup sponges, earrings, a wig cap, and a pamphlet, I guess. It says, "Dear customer, thank you for your purchase. It is our pleasure to provide you with goods. If you are not satisfied with any of our products, please contact us. We would like to have the opportunity to revise our mistake. May our wigs bring you a happy life. Thank you." And on the inside, it just have instructions on how to wear a wig and how to clean the hair if you need it cleaning, and a few tips and stuff like that. So I guess the company is called Wig, because, you know, that's what it says. Like I said, I got this wig, just not in this color. So if you know me or not, I like big hair. People that know me know. And I like curly hair. So this is the curly wig. And this is how it looks outside of the bag and not on my head. Y'all, my hands hurt because your girl hit the floor the other day when I was getting ready to go to work. Not the floor, I hit the ground. Yes, I hit the ground. I just been clumsy all my life. Now, people don't be believing me. I be telling people I don't need no help to fall down. I don't need no heels. I can't walk in no way. Speaking of that, I seen today that they got a heel walking class. I need to find her, because, baby, I need a heel class, because I cannot walk in heels. And I was getting ready to come to grips with the fact that I couldn't walk in heels, because at the end of the day, and I could buy heels and wear heels, baby, the game would be messed up. Do you hear me? The game would be messed up, because I already love shoes. I'm a shoe fanatic. Got a lot of shoes. The heel game. And I've seen some bad heels, and I bought them too, and they said right in the closet and dry rotted, because there ain't no way I can't wear them. Anyway, y'all, so I got my own wig cap. I'm not going to wear that wig cap. And this is, like I said, it's from Wig. And I guess the name of it is W2035. And it's in the color of 1B. So this is the stock card. And I'm going to put it on. I don't know if I'm going to need to adjust it yet. So I'm going to go ahead on and put it on first. And then we'll see. Now, y'all, I want to do like a story time with y'all, but I don't know exactly which story I want to start off with. Let's play with these curls. And off the bat, we already know that I'm going to have to cut the bang a little bit. And that's where I need to find my really good scissors. I might model those for y'all too. Hold on. Y'all. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, I cannot make this shit up. I don't feel a damn again. I can't believe it. Okay. Y'all, I don't know how that just happened. I never know. I just always end up on the damn floor. Okay, y'all. So what I'm doing now is just trying to find middle and disperse the hair evenly. Okay. So this is the wig all up in my face. Now, what I'm gonna do is cut. Oh, it's itching my nose, y'all. Start off cutting like that. Ooh, that's a lot better. And I got to get me a good amount to do. Because like I said, I love big hair. I just need to be able to see when I got it on, y'all. And I love being different. I love going against the grain and not doing everything everybody else is doing. I love it. Oh, my energy drink, y'all. Okay, y'all. So, what it come at? It's the perfect comb for this kind of wig right here. I wish they'd have sent me this in the other ones. Because they surely did. Okay. Ooh, and that's one thing I don't like either, y'all, is having this hair all over me when I cut it. Child. Look at it. It's cute already. Let's see. These girls are doing what they want to do. Now, y'all, me, I love this right here. And I'll get compliments off of this. For real. Trying to think if I want to cut a little bit more. I'm going to cut a little bit more. Cut a little bit more. And y'all, this is pretty much, now, I'm telling you, I do them all the same way because I love it. I love to have my hair big like this. I mean, I was probably should have been back in the, what was it, the 70s and 80s when they were wearing their hair like this. Like, because, girl, I love it. Do you hear me? I do. It's just, one little thing that's irritating me is this part. It ain't trying to sit down. It ain't trying to lay like everything else is laying. It's still trying to be up and everywhere instead of laying down. But either way, I love my hair to be big. I love it. And this is pretty much the look. That's all I do to these. I do it just like this. The other day when I was going to work, y'all, I was going down the steps. A car was coming down the street, and my house is kind of like a focal point of the street because of how it sit. So it sit kind of cat-a-corner. So when you turn into the neighborhood and on my street, because I live on the street that you turn into the neighborhood on, you can see my house from the beginning because of the way it sits, and it's white, and you can see it. So as I'm getting ready to go to work the other day, I'm walking down the daggone steps. I had my work bag in my hand. I had another little bag that had some snacks in there because I was going to work. Y'all, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I reached the bottom of the steps, but all I know is I ended up on the ground. Kind of like I just did a while ago. And I scraped up my hand. And it's got some little residual scratches up in there and some little stuff. You can feel it if you rub your hand across it. But that's, I scraped up my knee. At the work, I'm mad as hell. Oh my God, I'm mad because I already felt some type of way about going to work, y'all. Because work is being crazy. I'm looking for me another eyeliner to put on because that one I just had is in bad shape. But I think I got another one over here, yeah. was temporary. I gotta wash my hair today, y'all. Tonight. It's nighttime. It's like 6, almost 7 o'clock. Because I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. But yeah, y'all, I fell and skinned myself up. So I kind of been a little stiff. My legs been hurting. And it just was funny that I just fell again. I just had to tell y'all I fell the other day because I forgot to tell the blog that I fell. I believe I forgot. But yeah, I think I wanted to tell y'all also about the boyfriend for here. I'm gonna see if I can get this out in 14 minutes because I've been out here for 16, even though I'm gonna delete some stuff. Okay, so it was the year 2006, September 2006. It's a fair time. I was going with my daughter's father at the time, and me and him was having a relationship by this time. Now, we had been together for 5 years, and we had a baby. I was 21 at the time. Like I said, it was fair time, so it was in around September, the end of September, because our fair always come at the end of September. And like I said, me and my baby daddy had been having a rocky relationship. It was very rough, and I was irritated with him. I had got to a point with him. We lived together. I hated for him to touch me. I wouldn't sleep with him. There was no intimacy at this time. I had started going out to the clubs. Like I said, I just turned 21. So I got story times for that too. The relationship was just, had got horrible and I was over it. So I told him that I wanted to go to the fair, which usually we always went to the fair together because we was high school sweethearts. So from high school up until then, that's something that we did. And that was something that his family was kind of like, I would say like a close-knit kind of family, and I like that. But we did a lot of staying. Everybody would come and everybody would just hang out at his grandparents' house all the time, all day, all night. If they did anything, everybody went together and did it, which, you know, I like that. It's no problem. But we was always over there doing that. And so, like I said, it was fair time. His cousins was here, and I guess they didn't want to go to the fair because somehow they ended up not going to the fair. As a matter of fact, this day that we went to the fair was his mother's engagement party. She had got engaged to her boyfriend, and so everybody went out to eat at this restaurant called Wilbur's. And then my friends wanted to go to the fair, so I asked him, did he want to go? He didn't want to go, so of course I wanted to go with my friends. So I told him I was gonna go with my friends. So him and his cousin went to drop me off, but before they did, and I'm talking to him about it or whatever, he was like, well, what you gonna go, what you trying to meet somebody at the fair? And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to meet nobody at the fair. I'm going with my girls, which really I was. And these was girls that I grew up with, but we had kind of lost touch with life, and then we came back as good friends and we started hanging out again. So him and his cousin ended up dropping me off with my friends or whatever. So we having a good time. We at the fair, we walking around. Our relationship had done took its toll. And we done been through the best times. And I was very vulnerable because, like, it just was a crazy relationship. And yeah, so we get to the fair, whatever, we having us a good time. And then there's this group of guys. Now, it's me, my friend, Dante, and Nicole. Okay, so we're at the fair, we having a good time. And so it's 3 of us, and then it's like a group of boys come up, and they know the boys. I don't know them because, like I said, we kind of had drifted off, and then we came back together within the year, and we had started back hanging out and, you know, doing what friends do. So they knew these guys. I didn't really know the guys, but they started, we all was one big old group walking around the fair, getting on the rides, having fun, doing whatever. So after the fair, the guys was like, well, what y'all doing? Y'all want to hang out? So we were like, yeah, we'll hang out. So we all go to the huddle house, and we in there, we having a good time. The guys buy us food, tell us to get whatever we want, they pay for it. And, you know, me and one of the guys was talking a little bit more than others, you know, and we ended up exchanging phone numbers, and we were just, you know, talking and stuff there, and then we ended up going home, and he ended up calling me like the next day, and I think I talked to him. And y'all, that's something you should never do when you're vulnerable, when you're going through stuff, or if you're ending a relationship or have ended a relationship. It's a good idea to take the time and rest. You need rest from being in a relationship. You need recuperation. You need to get your mind right, because when you're in a vulnerable state, you're blind. You can't see things for what they really are. You're just looking for what you've been missing. And jumping from one relationship to the other is not always good. So anyway, the guy called me, and me and him started hanging out. We were sneaking around. And I was so vulnerable to a point where I could not see this dude for really who he was. So I'm thinking he's like I said, he bought my food that night. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, this is a gentleman, he got a job, he working. But the only downfall, he lived with his parents. Well, not the only downfall, but one of the downfalls, he lived with his parents. And like, I was doing crazy stuff. Like, my baby daddy was a fireman. Let's start there. So he worked 24 hours. That means he went to work at 8 o'clock a.m. and he didn't get off until the next day at 8 o'clock a.m. I was a healthcare tech just like I am now. I worked first shift, so I worked from 6:15 to 2:45. The rest of the day was mine. The rest of the night was mine until the next day. So I don't know where I left off at. I had to leave, and I'm back home now. It's hours later, but this is the wig, baby. It's still holding up. So where I was at, I was talking about my little rebound dude or whatever. I was still living with my baby daddy. We still had our place. Things weren't getting any better with us. And so, you know, I was just, when I get like that, watch out. Just watch out. Because I don't have no filter. Like, I was talking to this dude right in front of him. Like, he didn't know who I was talking to, but I was talking to him. I was like, you know, it was just like blatant, like, you know. And I didn't care because I feel like you pushed me to this level. If I get pushed to this level, it's a wrap. When I done tried it, all I can do to make our relationship work, and you done all you can do to make sure it don't. Like, I'm telling you, this man couldn't touch me. I hated the ground he walk on. I hated when he talk. Every little thing he do just got on my daggone nerves. So then I done started just being over there with him, and my baby daddy found out where I was at. One day I was over there. I had left work early, went to his house. I was sitting over there with him. It was Thanksgiving, and his people weren't there. I don't know where they was at. His house phone rang, and it's my phone from my house. And I'm like, oh my God. And so he answered the phone. He told my baby daddy I wasn't there, whatever. When they got off the phone, so I ended up going home. And when I get home, my baby daddy, and I told y'all he a fireman. So, you know, they work close with the police. So when I get there, my baby daddy handed me some papers. It was like, I pick up the papers. I'm looking, y'all. It got the boy address. It got a map to his house. It got everybody who lived in the house with him. Everybody's jobs. The cars that they drove. Any kind of traffic tickets that they had. Any kind of jail time they had to do. He knew everything about this boy. He told me, he said, quit playing with me. And I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, I went on and told him, I was like, look, I don't want to be with you no more. This ain't working out, blah, blah, blah. He cried and he wanted to still be with me. And I was just like, I don't want to anymore. Like, it was a lot we went through. And which he was my first love, well, my first real love. He was the one that I had plans with. We planned a baby in our teenage years. Not no mistake. My baby was planned at 17 years old. I thought we was going to be together forever. But we wasn't. And so this dude turned out to be crazy though, y'all. So like I said, me and my friends started hanging back out. We started having parties on the weekend. And this boy, I couldn't talk to males. I couldn't talk to females without him getting mad. He just acted stupid all the time. And so we was at one of our parties or whatever. And we were just dancing out on the floor. And now all these people I went to school with now. I went to school with. So I knew them all. And we talking, we might bump, just talk. We won't dance, and we were just talking to each other and vibing. And this dude come grab me by my arm and he pulled me to the bathroom. You better, he was one of them and all. And then, so that wasn't cool for my friends. They didn't like him. They were like, look, don't bring him to another party. So I'm like, okay, I won't do it because, dude was crazy. He really was. Remember one time we went to a parade and he was doing the same thing, acting like that. There was one time we was having something at my family house and he was like, fix my plate. And, it was just the way he act. Like, my daddy came to see me one time and he was at his house. I was at my mom's house and he kept blowing my phone up. And I'm like, I'm visiting with my daddy. And he wouldn't, like, my daddy was ready to get him. So, in the midst of doing that, me and my baby daddy, we've been together forever or whatever. So, we had seen each other because he had not moved out because I told him I didn't want to be with him, whatever. So, I still had my own place or whatever. And the dude would come over to the house. But, like, me and my baby daddy had seen each other and we had, or whatever. And then, like, the next day he would call me and stuff and I couldn't answer the phone because I was weak crazy. And when I couldn't answer the phone, he ended up texting me. And he was like, the other night was good, but you acting funny. Guess I'm going to just leave you alone or whatever because you act like you can't answer the phone. Now, me not realizing that this dude is paying attention to my baby daddy blowing my phone up and getting crazy thoughts. I went to do something and he went in my phone. So he saw that and he got mad. He was angry or whatever. And he ended up leaving or whatever. No. He played it off because he did end up leaving. But I didn't know he had seen it till he got home. And he asked me some questions over the phone or whatever. And, I was just like, well, yeah, whatever, I didn't mean for it to happen. It just happened. And girl, do you know, he took me, he was getting ready to come to my house. So he stayed in the country and I stayed up in town and he wanted me to come get him. So I went to get him from his mama's house and we on our way. He's talking about, drive this motherfucker. And I'm like, I am driving. He was like, put your foot on the gas and go. He made me speed. We on bad roads. Like, they got curves coming. Then he was like, stop this bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck? He was mad, y'all. So we stopped and we like right in the curb and it's late at night or whatever. And it wasn't late at night, but it was at night. And cars coming by could see us. So, well, couldn't see us till we got right there and they beat on, hey, shut the fuck up and get the fuck on. He being real ugly, real rude. Like, this motherfucker was crazy, y'all. So then he was like, drive this bitch. And so I started driving and on the way to my house, I'm like, oh my God, because I don't know what this motherfucker gonna do. He crazy as fuck. And I had done been through a couple different stories. If y'all want to hear stories, let me know. I'll tell you. So he was sitting there. He was like, he said, so tell me what the fuck happened. And I told him what happened. And he hit the dashboard. At least that's what I thought he hit. But when he did it, he hit that motherfucker so hard, my windshield cracked. And I'm like, oh my God, this is a psychopath. What should I do? So, y'all, he was like, stop to the store. So the store was right by my house. I stopped to the store. He went in that motherfucker. I called my godmom. I was like, told her what happened. She was like, leave his ass, leave his ass, leave his ass. I said, okay. So I hurried up and left him. And I went to my house and I got a knife or whatever. She was like, don't stay there because he gonna come right there. So I got in the car and I rode off. And so I called my baby daddy. I told my baby daddy what happened. So my baby daddy told me to meet him at the fire department. So he told me to come where he was. I went to him and we had to call the police. And get the police, we had to go back on the side of town where the accident happened at. So that's what we did. Press charges on him. So in the midst of doing that, my mama called me and she was like, girl, you need, what happened? And I told her what happened, but no. Anyway, she knew what happened. I think I told her before we got to the, because I picked up my baby daddy. We called the police, and like I said, we waited till we got to my mama's house to call the police. That's how it was. I went to my mama's house, and at the time it was just her there. My stepdad wasn't there, and my stepdad never liked this dude, no way. So we went to meet the sheriff and tell him what happened or whatever. And my mama called me, and she was like, girl, your daddy is chasing Kim. I'm like, what? She was like, he came to my mom's house. Y'all, this dude ran from one side of town to the other side of town quick. and got to my mama's house. And when my stepdad realized it was him, I guess my mama had done told him what he did in my car. They already didn't like him because my friends was telling him how he would treat me, how he would put his hands on me, drag me. He ain't never physically hit me, but he would grab me like forcefully and like a psychopath. Like it would have led up to that if I'd have stayed with him, but I had to let that crazy shit go because that boy was crazy. So then I'm on my way back to my mama's house. I get to my mama's house, and my friend Shantae calling me. Maisha, what's wrong with Kevin? That's what you mean? He just ran over here. He done ran clean all the way to her house in the projects. He done ran over. He said Camilla's was trying to kill him. I was like, girl, it's a long story. It's a long story. So he ended up calling his daddy and his brother. His daddy came to get him, and I had to go to exchange his stuff, that he had at my house. And his parents and my parents talked, and he was like, you keep her on y'all side of town, and I keep him on my side of town. And y'all, I had to leave him alone because somebody was gonna die. And it was gonna be him if he kept putting, if it got worse or he kept trying to put his hands on me. And I'm just like, this was the fucking devil. He was crazy as hell. And even now, if I see him, he say, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. Like he want me to be his girlfriend. I would never. He done been through several people. He's the fucking problem. That man crazy. Like he would come sit at my job. He would be right under me. Like one day we went to this game. His family was into basketball real hard, and they had little cousins and stuff to play basketball too. So the whole family would get together and go to these games. So we were going to the games. Now not mine, but my cousin had a baby by his cousin. They was going together or whatever. Then his brother had a girlfriend or whatever. So his brother girlfriend, my cousin, and me, we was sitting on the bleachers talking. He's over my head. And we having a good time, everybody together. So after a while, he get an attitude. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? He like, you ain't talking to me. You ain't showing me no attention. I'm like, yes, I am. I'm sitting right between your legs. Like, I'm looking up at you. We say something every once in a while, but I'm entertaining these females right here. They're females. We talking. He was mad at that. Didn't even want me talking to them. And I'm like, first of all, this is my damn cousin. Second of all, it's your cousin, baby mama. Like, this is your brother, girlfriend. What the world? Like, I don't date women. I don't like women. What is it? And he stormed out of the game, y'all, and went to the car. And by this time, it was like closer to the end of the game. So you can't get back in unless you're going to pay. And he ain't had no money to pay again. So he called me, you need to come on because I'm ready to go. I can't come back in. I said, well, you shouldn't have went the fuck up out there. Baby, when I tell you this man was crazy. And I'm letting him wait out there until it was time to go. Like, you not going to do that to me. You're not going to do that to me. Wrong one. Wrong person. So, yeah, y'all. I ended up having to end that relationship because it was not good for me or nobody else. And if you know, like I know, don't do rebounds. When you break up with somebody, you need to take time to heal. You need to take time to find yourself again. You need to take time to figure out what you really want, what you want out of a companion. And you need to pray specifically for what you take your time. Don't rush it. When you're in a vulnerable state, you don't see things how they really are. You don't see people for who they really are. It's easier for them to mask because you're going through something and your mental is not right. And it's easy to think somebody really genuinely love you when you're vulnerable, even though they don't. And it's hard to see the flaws because you're looking for love and you want that. And the least little bit of things he show, you're happy. But you're not happy. This is the wig. Now I have a pink one, purple and pink one. I have a black one. And I think that's it. If not, then it's not. But I do like this. I do like big hair. It is well with me. My mom said she liked it. Because everybody that knows me might as well know my hair is going to be big. I love big hair. And it's so soft, y'all. It don't have one of them chemical smells. You can cut it to your liking. This is how I like to wear mine. Yeah. I'm very much happy and pleased with my do, okay? I love a good headband. Oh my God. A headband look, you can never go wrong.
What I be doing? I ain't think I was doing this.
Everybody told me to say my destiny. In the neighborhood, every delivery is a treat.